it's going to be my pleasure.
All right, just so you guys know, I'm going to say speak for a little bit, then we'll have the police director give more details, and then the county executive as well. We've had a real tragic afternoon in the city of Newark. We lost a child. We lost one of our children. It is, in every way I can say personally, it's just a senseless act of violence. The overview right now and the details, obviously, this has just only been a few hours ago. The details obviously are we had a correctional officer who shot and wounded her boyfriend, who was able to escape outside of a window. Later, she then turned the gun on her child and murdered the child, and then she turned the gun on herself and murdered herself. We're still collecting details. I'm going to let Police Director Gary McCarthy fill some more of those in, but I want to repeat that this is a tragic day for our city. We've lost a child, we've lost one of our children, and the entire city mourns this senseless act of violence.
At approximately 3:45 this afternoon, Newark Police received a 911 complaint of a dispute at 19 Hawthorne Terrace. Huntington Terrace. The officers responded, and they found a male, approximately 28 years old, who was shot in his leg and grazed in his ear across the street from the location. The male informed the officers that the incident had occurred inside 19 Huntington Terrace and that he had jumped out a second-story window to avoid the assault. A little bit of investigation, we determined that the perpetrator at this point, identified as a corrections officer, was still inside, and that there was also a child there at the location. We notified our emergency response team. We quickly responded to the scene, created a perimeter so that nobody could get in or get out, a safety zone, if you will. The officers subsequently made contact with the corrections officer via telephone, and were also speaking to her through the door. While speaking to her, she said that she was going to get dressed and she was going to come out, that she just wanted to put some clothes on the baby. And a short time later, gunshots again echoed from inside the apartment. We quickly made entry, fearing the worst, and unfortunately, the worst had occurred. It looks as though the mother murdered her child and then turned the weapon on herself. The child was quickly removed by EMS and expired a short time later. She was subsequently removed also and expired a little while after that. There were numerous shots fired inside the apartment at this point, and the male victim, as we said, dove out the window to escape the assault. I guess
one of the county executives say a few words and we'll answer some questions.
Yeah, she was an employee of Essex County. She was one of our correction officers. She's been with us the last 4 years. She was with us prior to the layoff. She was an outstanding employee. She did a great job there. But it's a terrible loss for us anytime you lose one of your own, but also to lose a child so young. It's a loss for all of us, and I'll have more to say as the investigation continues.
Did she have any record of or any past of being mentally unbalanced?
At this point, we've checked all the records that we have. We have no incidents at this point reported by her or complaints against her based on preliminary investigation. I'm told that the corrections has searched their records and there were no indications that she was any sort of a problem for the agency.
And what led to this domestic violence incident?
Well, we're not positive. We're investigating it at this point.
What did the victim tell you?
What did the victim tell? Well, the victim is sedated right now. We haven't had much of a conversation with him. We're piecing it together from the back end.
Is the victim the child's father?
At this point, we believe that the victim is the child's father. We haven't confirmed that yet.
Did she use her own service weapon? Did she have a service weapon, I guess, department issued?
Well, we're not positive because we haven't checked serial numbers, but it appears to be the weapon on the scene is the type of firearm that she was issued.
And where did she work exactly?
She works for the Essex County Corrections.
The Essex County Corrections,
yes.
In the jail?
In the jail.
Okay.
She's a correctional officer.
Gotcha. Mr. Mayor, anything you want to say about this?
I think that you can see this whole neighborhood is shaken by this, and it really is when you lose a child, you understand that you lose a piece of your city, and this is one of our own, and we're very sad about this. I think that no matter what, as the investigation continues, no matter what the answers we find, there will be no answer that is sufficient. This is a very tragic day in the city of Newark.
One of them days, man.